what if... Let's try something. What if instead of doing all this dumb crap, I just put the multiply straight into the subtract? And like, what if I just plug it straight in? No processing whatsoever. Theoretically, it does the same thing. It does the same thing. It does the same thing. It does the exact same thing. What the fuck? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Devlog series. We have 3 new things to go over. New people to the dev team, the animation system, and modeling. With that established, look at this. Now, how does it work? Why in code? It's very, very complex. But in principle, it's fairly simple. It starts by moving one of the feet forward to the target move point ahead of the slickhead. Once the foot has reached its target point, it will then proceed to move the other foot to its target point until that point is reached. Rinse and repeat, and we have the walk cycle. Getting the target point is simple too. We just take the binding position of the feet and add the stride distance, which is found by dividing the velocity by a certain amount. There's a plethora of other math and code that has to be executed in order to make the system look and work well. But that is the basic principle for how it works. Moving on, we have a 3D artist and modeler that has around 3 years of experience. She'll speak about her work now.
Hello, I'm Abstract, or Abby, what do you want to call me? As what it said, I'm a 3D model. This means I turn horrible ideas into horrific abominations. Recently, I was assigned to work on an iterator. Don't click away. I know it's only the legs, but that's all buttons and Mustardmen need at this point in development of the map. As a side project, while I don't have anything to model specifically, I've been modeling Look to the Moon, or Moon. She's nowhere near finished, as you can probably tell, but it's a decent start to the model. Anyways, with all that stuff out of the way, my time in this devlog is done. In the future, I may model enemies or more sections of the map, but yeah, that's all I have to show today. See you in the next devlog.
Boo! Now, anyways, I have a few more things to say. First off, sadly, Mustardman is temporarily off the team, as he is taking a break from Rainworld 3D development. But not only has Abby joined the dev team, but also some guy with the username SmallManSalts has joined the dev team, helping us with the quote-unquote plethora of other math for the game systems. Second off, the timeline for this month to get to this point is scuffed. For most of the month, I was committing construction on my room and occasionally coding to get the animation to look like this. This is around April 23rd that the Scug had looks of this nature. This is also when Mustardman left the team. Then at that day, I realized there were only 7 more days in the month to lock in, and I barely coded the animation system. Almost every night from that point on, I was coding the animation system to try and get it to look good. And although I have reached that point, Mustardman's work on the AI for lizards wasn't all too impressive, though he did make a bigger and better testing map for the player. Thirdly, Devlog 4 is going to be a transition point between development of another game. Why am I developing 2 games at once? Why, it's to make sure I don't have burnout from working on the same project all of the nights I didn't have homework. The development will now be in 2-month intervals, switching from the other game to Rainworld 3D, then from Rainworld 3D to the other game, transitioning between the 2 on the intervals. I'll reveal what the other game is when its first devlog comes out. Anyways, thanks for everyone who got this far. I will hopefully see you next month.